Uncinetto. I am Christina, and I'm so glad that you're here with me today. If you're new, welcome in. If you're returning, welcome back. No matter how long you've been here, I always appreciate your time. Today's video, not really sure how long it's going to be, but it is a book look. I was gifted recently for my birthday a crochet pattern book, and I am excited to share it with you all today. Now, I'm not going to show you the patterns, right? Of course, those are copyrighted, but I'd like to look through the book with you and show you kind of what's available so that if you're interested, you can also purchase this book. Now, this book was on my Amazon wish list, so the person that got it for me, Kay, hi Kay, knew that I had wanted this book for a long time. I did make a sweater by this designer. It's not in this book, but I did make the Rosebud Raglan sweater that is by this designer. So, forgive me if it seems like I may be like shouting. I'm trying to amplify my voice, but not go to like full teacher voice because I'm still waiting on a new microphone, and this camera is great, but everyone says that they can't really hear me. So I'm a little bit closer to pick up more sound, and I am also elevating my voice just a little bit. So fingers crossed that that helps. So we'll get right into it. This book is 20 Chic Designs for Everyday Wear, Modern Crochet Sweaters by Janine Miska. I hope I'm saying that correctly. Creator of Knits and Knots. So if you look her up on like Ravelry, it's Knits Knots Winnipeg. Like Canadian from Canada. Duh. I'm sorry. Anyway, so it says right here, right, that includes 20 patterns in size extra small to 5X. Now, the Rosebud Raglan sweater that I did, the pattern itself was very easy to follow, and it was very customizable. So because it was a raglan, which is something that I prefer to do, which is top down. So you start with the neckline, and then you go and go and go until it's time to make the sleeves, and then you split for the sleeves, and then you keep connecting, right? You keep going. I really like that style because I can try it on as I go. I'm not having to make a panel and then hope that the other panel is the same size because I just made a bag, completely unrelated to this, but I just made a bag. First bag I've ever made in my life, okay? This is a Tunisian knit stitch bag. First bag I've ever made. I lined it and everything. I'm so upset with that bag. My friend says I should be super proud of myself because I've never made a bag before, and she says it looks really nice, and that's great and all, and I'm glad that she thinks so, but I'm not really happy with it. Like, I like the colors, and like, but every time I look at it, I'm like, oh, I should have done this, or oh, I should have done that, or oh, I didn't do that very well. And that's just the nature of human beings in general, but also a lot of how my brain works. Like, you should have done that better, you could have done that better. Why didn't you do that better? Why didn't you do it this way? Not to mention I took the bag apart 3 times. Well, twice. Because I didn't like it. And the third time, it got to the point where I was lining it. And then once I was done with it, I was like, oh, I didn't do that right. But it's okay. It's a functional bag. It works just fine. But I'm disappointed in myself that I didn't do everything right. And that's the nature of my upbringing, I guess. So anyway, that's not why you're here. You're here for this book. That's what I told you that you were here for. Just a little insight into my brain. And please forgive me. I am recording this on Sunday to be up on Monday. And Sunday is the day that I do all the things in my house. Cleaning, cooking, laundry, all the things. And I did promise my daughter that we would watch a movie because we didn't do movie night last night because I was actually up and I fell asleep, and I woke up to a phone call, and then I thought Sam at Memphis Makes was going live, but she wasn't live. And then my aunt was like, "Oh, I just wanted to chit chat." And I was like, "It's like 9 o'clock at night. Why are you calling me?" She's in the States, and I'm not in the States, right? If you don't know, I'm in Sicily. Man, this video is all over the place. I haven't even like opened this book yet. Anyway, okay, stop talking, Christina. All right, so anyway, to design something is amazing, and much like the bag, the sweater that I made by this designer, the pattern was easy to follow. It was very I could just go, right? Once I understood the repeat and what I was supposed to do, it was very simple to follow. And with the raglan style, like I was trying to say, I could put it on. The bag that I made was uneven, so that was a little frustrating. I mean, I've managed. It's fine to everyone but inside my head, but it was uneven because of my tension, and that's why I don't like to do the 2 panels. That was the whole point of all of that 4 minutes of rambling. Jeez Louise. Okay. Anyway, so there is a table of contents, and in the table of contents you have pattern notes, difficulty levels, how to determine the fit of a project, choosing your yarn and notions, gauge swatches, and then there are sections for closet staples, snow day, so these are like really, really thick items, dress to impress. She makes a sweater dress in here, you guys. Whew. And then lightweight pieces, and then some more information on how to read patterns, techniques, acknowledgments about the author, and then an index. So there is something in here called the Rosebud cardigan, which is similar to the Rosebud raglan. And I didn't decide to do that for the cardigan that I started because I was like, I've already done that stitch. So let me try to find something else. Well, apparently I just love that stitch to pieces because the cardigan that I'm doing, which has nothing to do again with this designer, it's a similar stitch. So apparently I love that repeat for some reason. All right, so let's look in here. So she is from Canada, right? It says growing up in Winnipeg, and then it goes on. I'm not going to read it to you again, copyright. But so there are 3 levels of difficulty in this book. You have basic, easy, and intermediate. So nothing is considered too advanced, but there are some things that you would definitely need to know, crochet terms and processes. Are you coming? No, you're not coming to talk to me? Okay. I know that you guys see that swing or the seat down a lot. I put it up once a day. I have cleaned the little suction cup things. I have cleaned the window. I am so tired of putting that thing up. I put it up once a day, and once it falls, I'm done. I don't put it back up until the next day. So, yeah, anyway, he wants to sit on it. That's why he jumped up there. So she talks about making your measurements and gauge swatches. And she shows you, like, how to measure. I don't want to show you because there's, like, a lot of words. And I don't want to get in trouble. But she shows you, like, how to measure your arms, your bust, your waist, your hips, your wrist. Especially if you're making, like, a longer garment. So this is a really neat sweater. This is Sacred Woods, and this is a skill level of easy. So it's a split sweater. It's really nice. So really pretty. And there is a nice sizing chart. And she does give you customization tips. Lots of really nice photos in there. What is this one? Lakeside Mist cardigan. No. So past that one. This is the Distant Fog sweater dress. Let me see if there's, okay, yeah, here's a picture. I'm gonna sneeze. Bless me, sorry. Oh, don't show the pattern. This way. So, that's the sweater dress. It's really pretty. It's called Distant Fog. There's a poncho in here. Ooh, wow. Look at all those baubles. Hold on, I gotta come this way. I gotta come this way. Look at all those baubles. That's pretty. Let's see, what else? Okay, so this is kind of what my sweater looks like, only it's a full sweater and not. This is the Rosebud cardigan. So it's a really pretty, I love her color palette. She tends towards a lot of autumn colors, which is really nice. There's a circular yoke sweater. I don't really care for like turtlenecks, and that's kind of what this looks like. That would be a big no for me. Let's see, what's another one? I'm not going to show you everything in the book, right? I'm just trying to get you to see some of the patterns that are in here. Okay, so this is a raglan style sweater. This one is called Whispering Pines. This one is an intermediate. Okay, again, I gotta come this way. I'm trying not to show you the pattern, but also show you the picture at the same time. No. That's really pretty. And it is like I said, raglan, so you start with the neckline and work your way down. But you work in the round usually in a raglan. And I like that because then I'm not having to worry about my tension. It's the same tension each round because I'm doing the whole thing. This is a bulky like cardigan, but it's made with velvet yarn. It looks really like cushy and soft and nice, but oh, it would be hot. I already have hot flashes, so that would be a no. Now this is like a yoke sweater, but it's called the Sugar Plum. But it's not the circular like turtleneck kind of thing. So it is really pretty. I like that one. A single sleeve sweater, I am not that brave. But it's pretty. I like the detail on the sleeve. Let me see if there's a... Well, that's got pattern on it. Okay, I'll try to show you. Do I have something I can cover this with? Let's see. So on the sleeve, there's that really pretty like detail. Come on, focus. Focus. There we go. It's that really pretty like chevron-y detail. That's really neat. Oh, now I'm out of focus. Hello. There we go. Back to normal. And if you see me looking over, that is my computer. It is directly in front of me, and the camera is kind of off to the side a little bit. So in order to see if I'm in frame, I look at the computer and not necessarily at the camera. All right. Ooh. It's another sweater. Oh, that one has like an open back detail. That's nice. And these are some of the lighter details. And see, even with the sweaters, a lot of her sweaters, she goes all the way down to the wrist, even if it's open. Like this one is a bell sweater. But even on the one that I did, I stopped 3/4 sleeve because I am always pushing my sleeves up. I cannot stand things on like my wrist area. So like I don't wear bracelets. If you see me wearing a bracelet, it's a special occasion or somebody gave it to me and I feel obligated to wear it for a little while. I'm not a big bracelet person. I do own a few. They are special to me. I keep them. I wear them occasionally. But I push my up here, just all the way up. I don't like anything down on this. It just feels weird. I can't stand it. So some of these details are so pretty, but I would be afraid to put them because I would just be pulling the sweater. And so if I'm constantly pulling on the yarn, I feel like that would ruin it, and I don't want to do that. But there are some really nice details in here. Oh, this is another cardigan. It's like a color block cardigan. What's it called? Mountain Peaks cardigan. Let me get the picture. It's really pretty. Oh, here we go. It's really pretty. I would, of course, stop the sleeves, but it's very nice looking. I just don't want to mess it up. Okay. This one is a striped sweater. It's got lots of horizontal bands on it. Ooh, it's pretty. Kind of reminds me, especially this picture that she has here. I can't show it to you because there's a lot of pattern and there's just no way that I could cover it all up. But it almost looks like one of those like varsity sweaters because it's got like the yellow, like that burnt yellow color, and then the way she has her hair pulled up kind of looks like high school sweater kind of thing. Another off the shoulder sweater. This one is really pretty. This is the cold shoulder. Now this I would wear. I like shirts like this. Let me see if I can find a. No, she doesn't have like a big. Okay, I'll have to cover the bottom up again. I like this sweater. Where it's open shoulder like that. Oh, I'm showing the pattern again. My bad. I really like that. That's really nice. I would definitely wear that. And for something like that, I would maybe stop the sleeves a little short, but I would definitely wear it. It's very pretty. And then she talks about reading patterns and how to work into like starting from the ribbing and then starting the project. So like once you've made the ribbing, going back up to make the project, because some of these start bottom up. So unless it specifically says raglan, then it starts with bottom up. And then there's some helpful tips in here, lots of pictures for the tips, resources about the author. So she did make her 5-piece summer collection, Cool Crochet for Warm Days. Magazine style publication is available on crochet.com. This is her first book. And her website is Knits and Knots CA. Right. So I hope that you have enjoyed looking through this lovely book with me. There's some pictures on the back of some of the shirts. This is the sweater. I didn't show this one, but it has like a bow. Not like a bow, it is a bow. But then there's that open back detail. So, I hope that you have enjoyed taking a stroll through this book with me, and let me know what you think. I will have her link to her website and the Amazon. I'm not an Amazon affiliate, so there won't be any money that I make if you click on the link or if you buy the book from my link or anything like that. But definitely please go to check her out. She has some bags, she has sweaters, there's all kinds of patterns that she has. So definitely take the time to check that out. And hopefully I'll make something from that. Because when Kay gave me that book, I said, you've given me 2 books now, so I need to make something from one of them. And I did. I made a bag, and it's sitting right there. And it's out of the other book that she gave me, which we'll talk about all that later. But now that I've made something out of the other book that she gave me, I need to work with that one. So maybe we'll have a look and see which one I would like to make. I don't know. We'll see. As always, be well, be safe, and be the change you wish to see in the world, everyone. Ciao bella!